All right, connected through cooking. We are back here in the Good Day Kitchen, my favorite part. Josh Schaff is joining us right now from Cayo and Coco. Tell us about what you're making today.
It's fall. It's time for some old fashioned, some simple things that we can make at the house. There's an old cocktail called a Revolver, which uses, whiskey, it uses coffee liqueur, it uses a little bit of orange bitters. But what we're doing here today is we're celebrating Old Fashioned Week with Elijah Craig. So Elijah Craig does something really neat every year where they do Old Fashioned Week, and they donate for $1 for every old fashioned sold into the Southern Smoke Foundation, which benefits hospitality workers across the country. So this week we'll be making this cocktail at the restaurant.
Ooh.
So old fashions are great at home. It's the first cocktail. So basically anyone can make one. All you need is your favorite spirit, a little bit of sugar, and bitters.
Okay.
So to start off, I put 2 ounces of my spirit, which in this case is Elijah Craig. It's our own barrel pick that we did with them a few years ago.
Okay.
Next, now that we have our spirit, we add our sweetener. Just a little bit, and what I've done here is I've taken our espresso from the restaurant, Domestique Coffee, and just mixed it with brown sugar. So I go ahead and put a 1/4 ounce of that.
And you let me smell it. It smells so good.
Thank you, thank you. So we have our spirit, we have our sugar, and the next is so simple, classic orange bitters. We're just gonna do 2 nice dashes of this. Maybe 3 because that came out a little light. All right, next we add our ice to go ahead and give it a nice chill.
Okay.
And we stir to chill it down and dilute it. So a funny thing about the old-fashioned cocktail is that years ago, we're talking early 1800s, people would go into a saloon, restaurant, whatnot, and say, hey, I just want a cocktail, and this is what they would get. So once we started importing things from France, Italy, etc., well, then we started having fancy drinks. So people would come into their favorite saloons, restaurant, hotel, what say you, and say, I don't want any of the fancy things, just give me a good old-fashioned. And that's hence how it got its name. So for the last thing, that's the history, yeah. So I've got a nice orange here, so go ahead and get my peel. So the drink is built, yes, but one of the things is we mostly taste with our nose, so it's really nice to get like really expressive orange or lemon oils over the drink.
Okay.
In this case, I'm gonna just kind of spritz, peel forward towards the glass, and that just fills it with orange oil. So every time you bring the glass to your face, you smell that nice bright orange, which is so nice.
Wow, I never heard of that.
I know. So this recipe I gave to y'all to put on your website, but you don't come to a bar or restaurant to just be able to get what you can make at home. So for this week, for our old fashioned, we actually are going to be topping it with a tiramisu foam. So this is Massimo's recipe of tiramisu, and it is just tiramisu. And so that is on top of our old fashioned, and that is what we will be having. So while I know you can't taste the drink on air, I would love for you to try a little tiramisu today.
I want to. I am honored.
Thank you.
Let's do this.
And thank you for having me because I love doing this. I think this is a great fall cocktail.
So good.
Is that good?
Yes.
Oh my
I'm
God.
going to eat it all before well,
All
right. So guys, what we're going to do is we're going to get the other crew here and we're going to taste it together. We'll be right back.